How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to attack in FIFA 20. Has been a heavily requested video over the last couple of weeks. We have touched on defending, and with the FIFA 20 coaching sessions that we've been doing to explain how to attack to some of our students, this video is absolutely crucial to you guys. Before we do go ahead and jump into it though, I do just want to say if you enjoy, please do let me know by dropping a like and drop your thoughts down below. I will put my link to my Twitter down in the comment section. My DMs are open. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a tweet. If you do also want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. We do upload every day at 5 PM. And then last but not least, we do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So again, a link is in the description. So you're more than welcome to head on over onto there. But let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. So as we go ahead and dissect these clips and show you guys how to attack in FIFA 20, I'm going to be showing you the three main ways that I think you can score. Those are using the width of the pitch, running in behind, and then just in and around the edge of the box. The way you attack on FIFA 20 varies depending on the situation, the formation you come up against, and obviously where you've got the advantage up against your opponent. And those three areas are kind of the key main points, the areas that sometimes people lack in their game. A lot of people don't use the width good enough in FIFA 20. Some people really struggle just to use in and around the box. How do they move the ball? Do they do the quick tick attacker? Do they take their time? However they want to do it. And then also getting in behind. I find that obviously we've dropped back. It's a little bit harder to get in behind this year. However, when you do get the chance, people really struggle to finish one-on-ones. So we're going to be touching on that as well for you today. So in the background, we are just going to have the gameplay. We are going to dissect it as well and show you what buttons we use in certain situations to get past a player, to finish, how to get past the keeper, all that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and jump into our first point where we're going to be taking a look at using the width in FIFA. I actually find this is how I score a lot of my goals in the game. By having my fullbacks unbalanced, I find that this just gives me a lot more opportunity to go forward and obviously get the ball into the box. My aim when using the width is obviously to use the full width of the pitch, but also go right to the byline, using the whole room of the area of the whole bit of the pitch and just basically dragging the opponents with me, which then creates gaps directly on it as well. So with our first bit down here with Dembele, you can just see we do a nice little fake shot stop, play the ball directly into Ben Yedder, the heel to heel, and look how far we go to the edge there. We wait for that Lacazette, pass the ball directly into him, and then grab the goal. So how did we actually manage to get to that situation? Again, using the ball out on wide with Dembele. We do use the fake shot stop, which is where you hold L2, let go of the analog stick, and then you click square and X on PlayStation or X and A on Xbox. Make sure you let go of that analog stick, gets past the defender into Ben Yedder, where we then do the heel to heel, which is right to left. And then that does that brilliantly for us, gets us down, gets us that space. Again, another fake shot stop. Here is the key thing. We use R1 and X to pass that ball into Lacazette. That is a low driven pass. What that means is it just gets past the defenders and doesn't give them the opportunity to intercept that ball and obviously take it directly off Lacazette. So that was how we managed to get that first goal. Again, coming into the next opportunity here where we managed lovely little ball roll with Dembele. So we'll show you that. We use the, when we're coming up to this particular point here, we use the fake shot where we go on the inside on the angle, and then the ball roll is absolutely crucial to beat that Militao, plays it directly into Lacazette and beats the man, and boom, we get another goal. And now we're just going to go run through these clips and show you again how we're using the width, and you guys can kind of pick it up and see that I like to use the whole area of the pitch. I know I'm repeating myself, but you really probably don't realize how much you don't go to the wide of the pitch. You don't go straight to the byline. You're too scared. Even the situation here, De Jong, absolute beautiful drag back, beats the defenders very, very easily. And then again, we put that into the back of the net. It just adds so much more to your game when you do look at using the whole area. And people come into the streams and say, wow, you score a lot of goals like that. And it's just like, yeah, because no one expects you to do it. Everyone expects you to run down the line, go for the cutback and come back in towards the box and look for the man on the edge. Whereas if you carry on running, you just do them a lot of the times. Again, with this, you can't use it in every single situation. You have sometimes got to cut back, but it keeps the opponent guessing. So just make sure that you are doing that as well for you when you are taking these tips into account. As I said, I do find it to be very, very strong. If you don't have your fullbacks unbalanced, The way you need to get them involved is by clicking L1 to send them on the run, either when you pass the ball or when you have actually got the ball with a ball holder in the middle and you're facing your right back. If you tap L1, that will tell him to get running. I do find though, just playing 1-2s between your right back and your right wing or whoever it is, get them on the run, use them on the overlap as well, and it will really, really give you a good chance of getting the ball forward and getting more goals that way. So moving on to our next point, we're going to take a look at the edge of the box. What do I actually mean by that is a lot of people are scared to kind of get into the box. They get into the box and then they go straight back out and you don't know what to do. Or if you do get into the box, you don't do any skill moves, or you don't add anything different in, or you don't even up the tempo. So I preach, obviously, holding the ball, and I think that's a very good way to play FIFA. However, sometimes take a touch pass, and just play a bit of tick-a-tacker. Get the ball moving quicker. If you can do that, it makes it much harder for your opponent to obviously take the ball off you. You will find, for me, I have a very slow build-up in defence, in midfield, out on the wing, but as soon as I get in and around that area of the box, I increase my tempo quite quickly. Take that touch pass, and just make my way into there. If I don't like the opportunity when I get into the box, then I'll come back out and I'll slow it down again. But that's kind of how I tend to play here. Lovely little ball roll again to beat the defender, and then Lacazette just to smash that one into the far corner and to take it past them, which was all good stuff indeed. I find that when you get into this sort of area on the pitch, you've got to remember this is a crucial area. People are going to panic. They are going to do things. If you can add in a couple skill moves, a fake shot, a heel to heel, ball rolls are simple enough, drag backs, anything like that are always good. And the way this situation builds up again, which I just thought I'd show us, it comes directly into Dembele. We do the Berber spin, which is up and then right in this sort of situation, just to show you it again. Beats the defender because he's manually defending. He dives in, he doesn't stand tall. Dembele smashes that one into the far post. If you can add those sort of little features into your game, it's just going to increase your chance of getting that shot on target, getting that little situation. Again there with Martial, first time fake shot. Now here, a lot of people say I can't do the first time fake shot. You have to make sure you load it early. As soon as I've played that pass, I am literally in half a second, I'm going to press X, square and then X to get that. Putting the analog stick to the right, smashing that one at the near post, which obviously is one of the most strongest ways to score in FIFA 20. Needs a nerf in my opinion, but obviously they're not really going to give us that, are they? Situations here with Del Piero on the edge, using the drag back, a little bit of dribbling, just finding the space on my left foot and then popping that one into the back of the net as well. It's a crucial way of scoring in FIFA. It's probably... Obviously, it is how you're going to score the majority of your goals, just being in around the edge, playing that little bit of tick-a-tacker. And then for me, I actually find my second most popular goals are using the width of the pitch. And then the last point of getting in behind, I find that to be like my third most popular way of scoring. The reason for that is because obviously people play drop back, running, not running deep, that's reading that on the screen there. Because they play drop back and the defence is so hard, it's difficult to play little 1-2s. But if you are going to look for the running behind, that's what you're looking for. Play a 1-2, send players on the run, lovely heel to heel with Balotelli there, just beating the opponent, getting that space to go forward. That one was a finesse at the near post, which was always a little bit of one. But the way you want to use a running behind is using centre mids, using cams, using lambs, whatever it is. If you've picked up the ball with your target man, your striker, whoever it is, if they've got the ball and they're supporting it, wait for the people to run in behind the defensive line. It's so hard to defend that this year. So if you do get that opportunity to do it, that's essentially what you are looking for when you are, trying to break that back line. If you can get behind that back line, then you are looking at, putting the ball in the back of the net a lot of times if your finishing is good. One thing I want to touch on, which I will be discussing in a separate video in itself, is finishing one-on-ones, how you want to do it. For me, a lot of the times, I like to, if the keeper's rushing out at you, I like to ball roll the keeper. It's a very hard skill to develop for a lot of you guys, just because of the timing that you have to do it, but it is so strong this year as well. However, for the majority of you, when you are one-on-one, if you are a few yards away from the keeper, you are always looking, essentially, for that near post power shot. Nothing else. Near post power. If the keeper gets closer to you and he's very close, a yard or two, that's when you want to go for a finesse, just because you've got that little bit more curve on the ball. You've got more chance of it, finding the back of the net that way. But if you've got a bit of time away from the goalkeeper, he's not directly on your feet, just power it. They'll get it in a lot of the times as well, as long as you've got a decent player. Like that one there was a finesse with Nainggolan. Probably could have gone with a power, if I am honest with you. But yeah, as long as you've got a decent finisher, they're going to put the ball in the back of the net most of the time. So I mean, finishing this year really for me isn't so difficult. I do think that it's a little bit inconsistent. You do get into some situations, but it is a little bit inconsistent in itself as well. So kind of going over them all again, I feel like the one that a lot of you guys miss out on is using the width. You don't tend to add it into your game just because, you know, formations nowadays, 4-2-3-1 narrow, 4-4-2 a little bit different, but 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Everyone plays so central and they forget that you have that whole area of the pitch to use. So just make sure you use it, guys. It is one of the things that I find is very, very crucial this year, and it makes the game more fun for me. Just because when you get your fullbacks involved, you use the width on that pitch, you're just playing good football. Yeah, right. You might have a little bit more possession than the opponent, but you know, that is what it is. That's your choice. But just having that full width of the pitch makes it look nicer. Again, Balotelli just showing you the ball roll there. That's so crucial for me. And I just like it, right? I mean, I do like playing tiki-taka 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but to me, in FIFA, the way it's played, it's not so much football. It's a bit more arcadey, you know, it's ping it up to the top, play that little 1-2, look for the triangles, that sort of thing. It's not as aesthetically pleasing, if that makes sense. That's why I kind of like using the full width of the pitch and using something like 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1 narrow, but using it in a way where I get those fullbacks involved as well. If you want to know how to use your fullbacks on balanced with a little bit more detail, I will do that in a video as well. So you need to let me know down in the comment section below. That is kind of going to be it for the recap on how you can attack in FIFA 20. I hope you've kind of learned a little bit throughout this video. If you have, then please do let me know by dropping a like. You can also put your thoughts down in the comment section below. I want to thank all you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.